Then in New York City, I asked a lot of people, what are the most backward people in New York? I asked many people. They said the Arabs that live on Atlantic Avenue. I said, what makes you think they're backward? Well, they still believe the earth is flat. Well, I want to see if I can change them. If I can't change them, how am I going to change the world? So I called the chief Arab, the guy in charge of that movement. This is not all Arabs, just a group of Arabs that believed the earth was flat. So his name was Elbaz, and I called him and I said, Elbaz, can I come and talk to you? He said, you are Arab? That's the way he spoke. I said, Air means just in Arabic. I speak a few words of many languages. I'm not an Arab. He said, where your father he born? That means, where was your father born? I said, in Lebanon. He said, all right, come and saw me, means come and see me. So I came to see him. And he said to me, the first thing he said, you believe the world's round? I said, yes. He went. Where he comes from, it doesn't make sense, the round world. So he held his hand up like that, and he said, if the world he round, man fall me down here. All the water he fall me down. That's the way he spoke, from the world. And that's where he was at. That's where his group was at. So, is there anybody don't understand me up to now? Okay. So I gave him a balloon, had him to hold it. And I rubbed the balloon with fur real fast. And I put some cornflakes in his hand and told him to hold the hand under the balloon, away from it, while I was rubbing it. Well, all the cornflakes jumped up to the balloon. They stuck to the balloon. Static electricity. I don't know if you've ever seen that. But anyway, he said to me, world he magnet? I said, yeah. Ah! And he explained that to the other. But if you say you're dumb, everybody knows it's flat, that doesn't do anything. You demonstrate what you can. If you can, use other examples. You cannot talk to people and get them to understand things they have no training in. For example, some guy said, why don't you talk to politicians? They wouldn't know what the hell I was talking about. They have never been educated in science and technology.